All right, guys, let's dive right into finding the perfect audience. And I think this is one of the most crucial things because if you're marketing towards everyone, you're marketing towards no one really. And there's a specific reason why major corporations spend millions of dollars on really getting into the heads of their customers, like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, General Motors, Apple. Like they just spend so much time on researching their perfect clients, their perfect avatar, the perfect audience, and the rewards is just so huge in their favor. Okay, so spend some time on this. This is going to be a crucial lesson. You're going to get a lot of value out of this one. Okay, so basically there is 3 markets. Okay, and once I started to understand this, it became crystal clear. Okay, so pretty much there's the wealth market, the health market, and the relationship market, okay? Now, what you want to do is get more specific. Those are way too broad. And this is when the whole analogy of finding your blue ocean. It's a blue ocean. Because that's why a lot of people fail, especially online, is because they're dealing with like a saturated market where everyone is like the waters are red and there's a bunch of sharks and it's like no one's getting anywhere, and you got to really cut through all the noise and get super specific on who it is you want to work with, okay? Who it is you want to serve. So if we're taking wealth, I help people specifically do an online biz, okay? So we're getting, that'd be like a sub market, okay? Health could be, say, strength training, and relationships could be parenting. But again, we want to go even deeper than that and really find our niche. And that's what we want to build our business around. So myself specifically, I help oil field workers create sources of income. So my industry, I guess, is wealth. My sub-market is work from home. And I help oil field workers create sources of income. Very, very specific, okay? Health could be strength training and say bodybuilding preparation for like a contest or something. That could be very, very specific as well. And then relationship could be parenting, and then it could be sleep coaching, sleep consulting. This is actually a real thing. My wife does this. She helps babies who are bad sleepers fall asleep better, and she like has clients and works with them. So that's very, very specific. Now, there's tons of different avenues that you can go, but that's a very, very powerful exercise to really zone in on your specific person, okay? The next thing I wanted to touch on is finding your perfect customer avatar. So right here, this little diagram, I know it's kind of snazzy there, but basically these dots represent everyone who fit perfectly in your audience, okay? These are your customer avatars, your perfect person, okay? Now over here, these are the businesses in the market that are perfect for that person, okay? So that's your business avatar. And what we want to do is make sure that that communication, this dialogue, matches up perfectly. And then we have a match. We have that connection. We have the message that builds so much trust. The sales copy in a sales page, the emails, the video content, it's just speaking directly to that person, and it's just like, it's like a mirror image. It just flows so beautifully, and that's where the sale is made, the connection is made, the money is generated right then and there. Because it's like that person who's on the other side of the business understands my pains, problems, and this business has this solution, the remedy, if you will. Okay, so through their product, services, and marketing, it just speaks directly to that customer. Okay, so again, it really has that strong outcome for your person there. Okay, so a couple exercises to really get the wheels spinning here and help you zone in on your specific avatar is, first of all, their pain points. So what are their pains? So, and this I found was, like, my avatar was me like a couple years ago. So it's kind of easy, and that's a lot of the avatar work is. But pain points could be You're tired of the 9 to 5 grind. You're tired of working away from home. You're frustrated online with all this crazy information. You don't know where to turn. You're tired of multi-level marketing. You're tired of pitching your family and your friends and this type of thing to build a business, okay? So what are your customers' pain points? Influencers, like who is their guru that they follow? Maybe they're into a Grant Cardone or a Bob Proctor or a Tony Robbins or a Zig Ziglar or Les Brown or whoever their guru is, like an Oprah or their major person. Who do they follow? Who do they seek out for advice? Okay? Who are they exactly? So how old are they? What is their gender? What's their relationship? Do they have a family? Are they married? Like really get super specific, okay? As well as, their occupation, their job title, their income. These are all things to consider. And I would definitely take like a couple days to really get into the mind of your prospect, of your ideal client, okay? Some other things are, what are their goals? Maybe they want to work from home. Maybe they want to make $10,000 per month. They want to travel more. They want more freedom and flexibility to be with their loved ones, okay? What are some of their objections? So maybe these are common concerns that they might have. And I know I had all these concerns when I started in this space. What if I invest all this money and people laugh at me or I don't get a good return on my investment? These are definitely things to consider, like going into your copy and your message to bring these out in the open. It's kind of like preempting the negative. It's like bringing it out in the open so that there's no secret. Hey, like it's right here. I know totally exactly how you feel. I've laid it out all for you. So the final exercise, I'm going to go ahead and just, we're going to draw up our perfect avatar. All right, guys, I got this super amazing drawing right here for our final exercise. But honestly, it's a really good idea to have a visual because we think in pictures, right? So you want to have that picture in your mind. And every time you put up a piece of copy, so whether it be a video marketing piece or a blog or a sales page or an email, anything that markets towards your perfect customer, you want to have this image somewhere in your office or wherever it is you're doing to have that specific person. You're talking directly to that person, okay? So this guy's name is Bob. He's a construction worker. You might hear the beeping. They're actually building some houses right in this area right now. He's making $75,000 per year. He drives a truck, F-150, maybe a Dodge Ram, okay? It's just, you get the point, but it's really getting into the mind of your specific person, okay? He's married, he's got kids, he's a supervisor, he hates his job, he really wants to travel more, he's a hard worker. Where does he hang out online? Where are you going to find him online? Is he going to be in forums? Maybe he's on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Bitcoin. He's, that whole Bitcoin craze that went on. Like he's up to date with that Bitcoin thing. So for me, someone who's doing online marketing, they're kind of born into this realm or this space, and that's not too crazy for them to do something like digital currency. Okay. He's a class clown. Maybe he's done multi-level marketing before. He was a bad student, C&D student. So really kind of get into the mind of your ideal person, your ideal prospect, okay? And go even deeper than that. I have some notes here, but what are they afraid of? What is their absolute biggest fear? That if it happened, it would just crush them, you know what I mean? What are they afraid to say out loud? So you want to spend a considerable amount of time, I'd say at least 2-3 days of really diving in before you do any content to pinpoint specifically who it is you're targeting. And whether or not you have to live a day in the life, so you get up with like a journal and you just kind of look out the window and you think like, what would my prospect be thinking? What would Bob be thinking? And how can I cater and craft my message specifically for him? Now, I also have one for a woman. I think it's a good idea to have one for both, but put a name on it. Get super specific. Hope you guys got something out of this one, and we'll see you in the next video.